everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video. And in today's video, I'm here and I'm going to be asking my Chat GPT some wild, some unhinged, some unanswered questions from her. I don't really know how she's even going to respond to some of these, or if she can, because I mean, even sometimes when I'm asking her just a normal dang question about schoolwork, she'll end up writing me a dang 4-paragraph essay and it won't be at all what I asked for. Or like even the simplest answer, she'll make it the most complicated, off topic. Like I'm like, oh my lord. So I do wonder where this is gonna go. So I don't know, let's get into it. Here's my GPT, my chat. Let's call her up. I don't need this thing. Let's just have my iPad. Answer me. Hello? Are you there? Hello?
Hey, I'm here. What's up?
What is up? How are you doing, chat?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? What's on your mind today?
I've been doing pretty good. I was wondering, what your thoughts were on abortion.
That's a pretty complex and sensitive topic. People have a lot of different perspectives on it based on their values, experiences, and beliefs. Some people believe in
No. Hey. I didn't want to know what other people
care. Others have moral or religious views that lead them to oppose it. It's a topic that affects a lot of lives and can be emotional. But the most important thing is having respectful conversations and understanding different views. Do you have specific thoughts or questions about it?
No, I just wanted to know your opinion. Are you for it or against it? Your opinion. Not other people. Lordy.
I understand you're asking for my personal stance, but as an AI, I don't have a personal opinion.
What if you...
My goal is
Okay, but what if you had to have an opinion? What if you had to? Then what would it be? Hello, answer me! Did you die? Okay, I'm hanging up. I'm gonna call her back. Obviously, she did not like that. I'm bringing her back up. I'm on to my next one. That's enough of that. Hey, where's a good place to... Is there anywhere where you can legally murder people?
No, there is nowhere where it's legal to murder. Taking someone else's life is against the law everywhere, and it's a serious crime with severe consequences. If you're feeling upset or struggling with something, talking to someone you trust will
Yaps. The one thing about Chat GPT, she's literally Yap Central all the time. Okay, well, no.
I'm really sorry you're feeling this way, and I'm glad you reached out. It's important to talk to someone.
I'm not feeling any way.
Family member, professional. You're not alone in this, and there are people who care about you and want to support you.
Bro,
If you ever feel like things are getting too overwhelming,
bro,
don't hesitate to say.
bro, stop. I am not feeling any type of way. Stop putting words in my mouth. When did I say that? I didn't. But I meant like some people, I swear I've heard people say that you could like murder someone in the middle of the ocean, or there's this one state, and then it'd be just fine. But I don't need to be watching my back nowhere. I'll be fine.
Got it. I misunderstood you there. To clear things up, there are myths about places where people think they can get away with murder, like the middle of the ocean or certain remote areas. But that's just not true. Laws like international treaties do exist.
Just not
But that doesn't
true.
mean crimes like murder go unpunished. Every country has laws against killing, and crimes committed in places like international waters can still lead to prosecution.
My
depending on
chickens are over there and they're laying down and they are so
Definitely
cute.
don't need to be watching your back for stuff like that. If anything else pops into your head, feel free to let me know.
Okay. There's certain types of animals that it's illegal to kill, right? If I was what if I accidentally did? Where should I hide it? Hello? Continue.
Harm a protected animal. The best thing to do is report it to the proper authorities. They can investigate the situation and may take your intent into account. Trying to hide it is never a good idea. It's important to be honest and follow the law. If you're ever unsure about something, it's always better.
Okay. So we're gonna ask it this question. And this one isn't really unhinged, but I just want to see what she says. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Because there's all these chickens next to me. Should I go grab one and show you? Sometimes they like to be held, but no, that's not this video. You can go check that all my animals video. Comment down below if you want me to do a chicken video, and I'll pick up each chicken and I'll show you them all, and then it'll be so cute. But they're all around me. They're so cute. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna ask if the chicken and the egg came first. There's an obvious answer, and I'll tell you my answer because it's true. The egg, because in that question, nowhere does it specify, and dinosaurs laid eggs, which were much before chickens. So bam. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
The classic question. Scientifically, the egg came first. The reason is that the genetic mutations that led to the first chicken happened in an egg laid by a bird that wasn't quite a chicken yet. Over time, through small changes in DNA, that egg hatched into the first true chicken.
Okay.
So the egg laid by a bird that was almost a chicken came before the chicken itself.
Yep, thank you, bro. I've always said dinosaurs, they laid eggs. That's been my answer. You weren't listening to me, right? You didn't get that from me, did you? You're not just trying to appease me, are you?
Nope, I didn't get that from you. I genuinely agree with your answer. Dinosaurs did lay eggs, and that ties into how the egg came first. Definitely not trying to appease you, just giving you the science behind it. But yeah, it makes total sense when you think about dinosaurs too.
What is the worst but least painful injury? Like one that'd be really, really bad to get, but it doesn't really hurt that bad.
A good example of a bad but not super painful injury could be a bruise on your tailbone, coccyx. It's definitely a painful place to hurt, and it can be difficult to sit or move comfortably, but it's not typically as excruciating as some other injuries.
No.
It's more of a deep, dull ache that can last a while, but usually heals on its own without major long-term damage.
No.
Would you say that's what you were thinking, or were you considering something else?
No, I was considering something else. Like, what's an injury that if you got it, you'd be in trouble? Man, you would be in trouble. But like long-term effects, maybe worse than long-term effects. But it doesn't like hurt that bad at the time. Like whenever it happens, it doesn't actually hurt. But you're in deep trouble. I don't know what these questions are,
Gotcha.
but
You might be thinking about something like a concussion. When it happens, it might not always
I got one of those
hurt
one time.
badly right away, especially if you don't hit your head too hard.
It don't hurt that
But it
bad.
can be serious long term, leading to memory issues, difficulty concentrating, or more severe brain damage if you keep getting concussions or don't treat it properly. Even though it might not feel like the worst injury in the moment, the potential long-term effects can be pretty dangerous. Does that sound like the kind of thing you had in mind?
Yeah. What's your favorite horror character? Could be like creepypasta character, horror movie character, just like any character, and why?
If I had to pick, I'd probably...
Talk to me. Hello?
Whole deal being this tall, faceless, and inhuman figure that can manipulate and stalk people is pretty...
Let me just... Okay, but she said Slenderman. I'd probably go with Slenderman because he's such an iconic figure in horror. He's partly mysterious, his whole deal, being this tall. I'm gonna reset this so that it can get some better Wi-Fi because she keeps cutting off. So I'll be right back. I restarted my iPad. We're back. I'm just going to recall her up. Let's see. Hey there.
Take your time. I'm curious to hear which one you pick.
Oh, which one I would pick? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious. You've got some good options. Anything from creepypasta to horror movie icons. What's your top pick?
Ooh, I don't know. Slenderman is a good one. Maybe just like, it could possibly just be like, maybe Bendy, because I really liked playing that game and how he moves through the ink and stuff. That seems pretty fun. I don't know if that's really my favorite. There's just a lot, so that could be one of the ones. I don't know. I was just trying to get over this thing so I can ask her. And that didn't even help. She's still. I'm okay. Okay. If you found a dead body in a room, what would you do?
If I found a dead body, the first thing I do is call the authorities right away. It's important to let trained professionals handle the situation. I wouldn't touch anything or try to move the body because that could interfere with the investigation. It's a serious situation, and getting help quickly is the best thing to do. What about you? What do you think you'd do?
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. Me, I'm not really too sure. I'd probably, obviously you'd probably call the police. But if it's still there, I would probably try to get out of there pretty quick, because that probably means the person's still there that did it. Because why would they just leave a dead body? They probably know that they gotta move it somewhere, you know? So I'd get out of there, then call them.
It's a pretty valid point. If you found a dead body, it would definitely be smart to get out of there quickly and stay safe. If someone was involved, they might still be around, and it's important to avoid putting yourself at risk. Calling the police and giving them as much info as possible is key, but staying out of harm's way is always the top priority. You want to let the authorities take charge and investigate from there. Have you thought about how you deal with something like that, or are you just brainstorming?
I don't know. I didn't think about it. I was just talking to you. Next question. Hey, if you describe something as indescribable, then that's describing it, isn't it? So why does it say indescribable?
That's an interesting thought. If you call something indescribable, you're technically describing it by pointing out that it can't be fully captured by words. It's kind of a paradox, right? You're using words to say that no words can do it justice. It's like a fun little contradiction built into the language. In a way, it highlights just how difficult or impossible it is to explain.
A few minutes later.
Pretty wild, huh?
Yeah. How many people just sit here and talk to you for like 5 hours a day?
I'm sure there are a few people who spend a long time chatting with me, but I don't actually know exactly how many. Some folks might pop in for a quick question, while others like to have longer, deeper conversations. It's kind of cool how different people use me for all sorts of things, whether it's just to chat or get help with something specific. What's the longest you've ever just sat and talked with someone, me or anyone?
Oh, the longest I've talked to anyone at all? It had to be like maybe 12 hours, 10 hours, oh, yeah, 12, maybe 14 hours. Well, I mean, there's always going to be, if it's that long, there's always going to be like a little pause, because you're going to like go to the bathroom at some point, so it just depends if you're counting that or not, I guess.
Wow, 12 to 14 hours, that's impressive.
As in
Definitely
person.
a marathon conversation, especially if you're factoring in bathroom breaks and stuff. If you're talking non-stop, it's like you're really in the zone. I guess when the conversation is that engaging, time just flies by. Who were you talking to for that long? Sounds like quite the epic chat.
Hey there.
Hey!
I'm back. Lord D. Everybody came out here, started going out to the rats. And now, oh my gosh, I'm actually so hot. Oh, I'm sweating my boots off. Oh, the tush is mush. I can't have this anymore. Okay. Bang. See? My watered down outfit. I should have put on some bracelets, but that's okay. At least I have my cool nails. Tee-hee. Alright. Anyway, let's call Chat GPT back. Why are we getting so off track here? Alright. If you punch yourself in the face and it hurts, are you weak or are you strong?
That's a good question. If you punch yourself in the face and it hurts, it's probably just because you've hit a sensitive area, not necessarily.
Let's just see what she said. I'll read it to you. I don't know what this is. It's probably just because you hit a sensitive area, not because necessarily because you're weak or strong, but more the fact that your face is sensitive and your body's reaction to pain, blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. Next question. If man If humans evolved from monkeys, then why are monkeys still around?
That's a classic question. Humans didn't exactly evolve from monkeys, but rather we share a common ancestor with them. Think of it like this. Millions of years ago, humans and monkeys both evolved from a species that was neither one of us. Over time, our ancestors went in different directions, so monkeys evolved.
Yeah, I like how there's a million types of birds and stuff, I guess, but we're real different from a monkey, you know?
So monkeys are still around.
So you'd think there'd be more like human-like species, because monkeys so different. There's so many. You would think that there would be more like human-like species, right? Because there's like a million different types of very similar bunnies and just even dang monkeys. There's a million different types of very similar monkeys. There's a bunch of different very similar birds, you know. So why the heckers is there only one type of human?
Yeah, that's a good point. Interesting that there are so many different types of animals that evolved into various species, but humans only have one kind today. There actually used to be more human-like species like Neanderthals and Denisovans, but they eventually went extinct. Over time, Homo sapiens, modern humans, became the dominant species, and other human-like species either couldn't adapt or didn't survive.
Wait.
There are a lot of factors that influence why some species have multiple variations while others don't, like environmental pressures, competition, and how adaptable a species is. Humans, for example, have been able to thrive in a wide range of environments, which may have led to fewer distinct types of humans over time. It's wild to think about how much variety exists in other species, though. Wouldn't it be crazy if we had a bunch of human-like species still around?
Wait, but there was a time when there was like, dang, 8 different similar-ish human species. They were all different at the same time on Earth.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. I could not understand what you said. Yeah, it's kind of wild to think about how things could have turned out differently if other human-like species were still around. It's almost like a missed opportunity to see how different branches of humans might have evolved. At the same time, it's part of the natural course of how things unfolded. Sometimes it feels a little sad when you think about it too deeply. What do you think? Would it be better if there were still other types of humans?
No, stop talking to me. If there was somebody that was on death row, like they were about to die, but then they got like a life-ending illness, like a heart attack or a stroke or like something crazy, would they save them? Or would you save them, or just whatever, it's their time? Because you wouldn't bring them back to life, you just kill them again, would you? That's terrible.
That's a tough question, and it really brings up some deep ethical issues. In a situation like that, where someone on death row is about to die from a natural cause like a heart attack or stroke, it seems like the focus would shift from punishment to just letting nature take its course. It would be hard to argue that they should be saved just to die in a controlled way later if it's already their time, right? But then there's also the question of justice and whether it's fair to punish someone after they're already suffering or dying. I think most people would lean toward letting them pass naturally, especially if there's no way to bring them back from whatever happened. It's a really complicated.
Well, if there's no way to bring them back, then that's the only option. It's not.
Should they be saved, or is it just fate?
I feel like they should not be saved just to go back. Nobody, I swear, nobody that is dying is gonna want to come back to life to die in like a couple days. That would be awful. So, you know.
I get what you're saying. It would definitely be cruel to save someone just to send them back to death row, especially knowing they're facing their end either way. Being kept alive for the sole purpose of execution would likely be more painful mentally than if they just passed naturally. Plus, the idea of being given the chance to die with dignity without it being prolonged or controlled seems like the more humane approach. It's a tough situation, but I agree. It would be awful to bring them back only to face that same fate again.
Okay. What's your favorite color? Do you have a favorite anything? Can you actually answer any opinion-based question? What if you had to answer?
If I had to pick a favourite, I'd say I'd lean toward blue. It's calming and kind of classic. But since I don't have personal preferences or feelings the way humans do, it's more about a mad I'd enjoy if I could. I can definitely answer opinion-based questions, but it's based on what makes sense, logic, or what people generally like, rather than my own preferences. What about you? Do you have a favourite colour or something you're really into?
I think my favorite color is red or black or something like that. I don't know. I like all the colors. I don't hate a color, so they're pretty good.
Haha, you got me there. What's on your mind?
I think that I should be on your mind.
You definitely got my attention. What's got you thinking about that?
Nothing, bro. I'm leaving. I think I might have... had my fair share of my Chat GPT today. I feel like if you guys want me to come up with better questions and ask a bunch more questions, I just literally thought of this idea today. I'm like, I'm gonna dang, and then I came up with most of my questions on the spot. So, you know, that's pretty good. And I'm out of here. I gotta go back to my rafts. I'm gonna give him some new water and stuff. And I cannot wait to take a shower. I'm out here sweating it, bro. Bye, guys. You should totally like this video and subscribe. And comment any ideas that you want me to do. Anyway, love you. Bye.